Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Lauber here, and I'm going to be doing your math lesson for today. We are working on Module 6, Lesson 8. Let me get y'all turned around. All right, so Module 6, Lesson 8, we have our learning target and our success criteria listed here for y'all today. And our learning target says, I can represent numbers up to 120 in place value form with tens and ones. That's just a fancy way of saying we're going to be using our place value charts again. And then our success criteria for this morning says, I'm successful when I can count to 120 in unit form, so again, counting with tens and ones, and represent numbers to 120 as tens and ones. So we're working with numbers that can be up to 120, so it can be anything from 1 all the way up to 120. And we're working with our place value charts, and we're still working on tens and ones. All right, let's get started with the concept development. All right, so our tool for today was supposed to be a Reckon Rack, which is a little thing that Miss Crumble uses in class with the beads to slide over and to count. Miss Lauber doesn't have one, but you can use what you have. So I use some counting cubes. If you don't have counting cubes, you can also just draw some circles on your paper. But for this exercise, all we're going to be doing is practicing counting the Say 10 way. So I have each row is what we're going to be counting. So the first row is the same as 1, 10. So one group of 10. Because I have 5 green and 5 orange, and 5 plus 5 equals 10. So that is a bundle. Remember, that's my bundle. And I have one group of 10. So 110. So this one would be what? 110. 2 tens, 1 10, 2 10, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, and 10 tens. Remember, so this is what we have to remember with our tens. So 110 is the same as what? It's the same as 10. If I counted all these cubes in the top row, I would have 10. So now if I did the second row, I would have 20 cubes because I have 10, 20. And if I go all the way down, we're just counting by tens all the way down. So let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, plus 10 more is 70, plus 10 more is 80, plus 10 more is 90, plus 10 more is 100. So if I counted all of these cubes up, we would have 10 tens, which is the same as 100. Now, what if I added one more cube? I have a yellow one here. What if I added one more cube? Do I still have 10 groups of 10? Yes, I do still have 10 groups of 10, but I also have something else. I have 1, 1. So right now I have 10 tens and 1, 1. What number would this represent if I had 10 tens and 1 1? So let's see. I'm gonna move that up just a little bit. So I'll draw a quick little chart here. So if I had my tens and ones chart, excuse me, and if I had 10 tens and 1 1, what number would this be? For all of this plus the yellow cube, it would be 101. All right, what happens if I added another cube? Now I have 10 tens and 2 ones. Remember, I cannot bundle this yet because I do not have 10. I have to have 10 cubes to make a bundle. And right now I only have 2. So let's see. All right, so now what do I have? I have 10 groups of 10 still, because I have all of this. I still have 10 groups of 10s, but how many ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 105. Can I make a bundle yet? No, I can't. So now I have 105. So let's keep going. Gonna add some blue ones. All right, now let's see. Let's count how many ones I have down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well, I have 10, so I can make a bundle, and now this is a new group of 10s. So now I have 11 10s. I have 11 10s. And no ones, so I put a 0. So my number is 110. So now I have 110 cubes. All right, let's keep counting. 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117. Can I make a bundle? No, I'm still missing some cubes for me to make a group of 10. Let's add some couple more. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have how many groups of 10? Let's go back and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 groups of 10s, which is the same as what number? 120. You can either count by 10s all the way down, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, or you can fill out your 10s and 1s chart. I'll make a small one here so you guys can see it. I have 12 groups of 10, and I have no cubes underneath it, so I have 0 ones. So 1, 2, 0 is 120. All right, so Miss Lawver just wanted to show you another way that we utilize making groups of 10. So instead of actually having objects, we sometimes used pictures. So let's see. Remember, we would bundle our groups of 10. So I'm going to bundle my groups. 2 groups. So I have 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, and 7 10s. Now, if I added some extra little dots down here, do I still have 7 10s? Yes, I still have 7 10s, but now I also have some 1s added. So now I have 7 10s and 2 1s, which is the same as 72. Alrighty, boys and girls, I want to practice doing our counting the Say 10 way one more time before we move on to the problem set for today. So everything I have in orange here is 100. So, and we count the rows, and we only count the rows as a 10 when we have 10 circles. And right now we have 10 circles in every single row. So let's see. I have 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9 10s, and 10 10s. And this is all the same as 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, what happens after when I add an extra dot? Now I have 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. I made a bundle of 10 because I have 10 in a row. So now moving on to my next row. So now I have 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9 10s, 10 10s, and 11 10s. Let's do one more row. So now I have 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, and 120. I'm going to stop there because I made my last bundle of 10. So now I have 12 groups of 10. So 12 10s. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9 10s, 10 10s, 11 10s, and 12 10s. And this is the same as 120. All right, let's move on to our problem set. Okay, so the whole first page is the same type of questions. They have a number and a tens in one chart, or they have a tens in one chart filled out with no number. And all you have to do is you have to write the number as a tens and ones in the place value, or move the number from the place value chart into the blank. So let's start off with 1A. So the number that was given to me is 74. So we're gonna look at 74. And if you have a hard time trying to remember how many tens and ones are in a number, you can just split it and make your own tens and ones chart. So how many ones do I have? I have 4 ones, and how many tens do I have? I have 7 groups of 10. Okay? Now, some of them are going to have the chart already filled out for you, where you have to fill in the number. Well, this part's pretty easy because you can just copy the number straight across. So I know my number is 11 groups of 10 and 2 ones, which is 110 plus 2 more. So 110, 111, 112. These ones are really easy because you can just copy the number and transfer it over to the number line. All right, and the whole backside is matching. Mine might look a little bit different. I have these same numbers and the same answers, but I couldn't fit all the questions on my board and onto the screen, so I only picked a couple of them. So I'll just show you how to do the backside. So for 2A, I have my number given to me, which is 97, and I have to match, which means I'm gonna have to draw a line to somewhere on this side of my paper. And which one of these would also be 97? Well, let's see. I have 9 groups of 10 and 7 zeros. Let's see if any of these on this side match. Do I have 9 groups of 10 here? No, I have 10, so it can't be this one. It's too many. Let's go here. Oh, I can make my own chart. Do I have 9 groups of 10 and 7 zeros here? No. Again, this number is too big. Let's move on to the last option. 9 tens and 7 ones. Look, 9 tens and 7 ones. These two numbers are the same, so I would draw my line to that number. All right, let's move on to 10 tens and 7 ones. Let's see. 10 tens and 7 ones. All right, that one I know for sure is right, but I'm gonna check this one just in case. 11 tens and 0 ones. Nope, that one's not right. So I knew this one was correct, so I'm gonna draw my line. My last one is 11 groups of 10 and 0 ones. Well, here I have 11 groups of 10s and 0 ones. So this and this are the same. And this is showing me that 11 groups of 10 and 0 ones is the same as 110. All right, guys, I hope this helps out with today's problem set. And just remember that Miss Lawver loves and misses you all. Bye.